Hey, welcome back. We're back in Timberborn again today. And today we got our little town at the top of the mountain started. So now we need to get it independent. Right now it's making some of its own stuff, but the most important thing, water, it is not making on its own, and it doesn't have really too much else going on other than just a little bit of farming. So we're going to try and work our way down, maybe set up something around here that pulls them in water. We're going to maybe set them up some kind of specialized industry for them, get them a little bit of actual industry going over here, and just see what we can get going for them. The first thing I think I'm going to do is we're going to block off a couple of these. I don't know about block them off, but we're going to make it so they hold a little bit of water here and there. We're going to put a couple dams in there. I'd like to get one there. Let's get one here. Let's get one over here. And then we will put in some stairs to get down here as well. Let's grab these. How about here? And we'll just do stairs down. There we go. Grab a path, come over, and out and over, and eventually we will replace that with a dam so that it holds more water. However, at the moment, we're just going to come out, across. We're going to want to do the same thing here. And we'll take a dam here. Let's get one in here. Let's get one in here and in here. We'll just leave these since they block water just fine. We will grab some more stairs. Come across here, hopefully. There we go. There's that. There's that. And then we will come across here. There we go. And down into here. Now here is where I think we're going to be storing up some extra water. There is slightly lower ground here compared to there and everywhere else. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take a couple of the levees, and there we go. There we go. And we're just going to build all the way around here. There we go. Something like this. And over here, we'll put in some regular ones. And now we kind of need to make our way down from here. So let's grab one of these. One of those. We'll say road from there and there. And can we... We can't exactly go straight from there. So what we're going to do is, let's cut those out of there. And we will make over here and over here, and those three a high priority, so we know they get those done. Right now it looks like, oh, they are probably not going to be able to reach these far ones. So let's take a path over here, and they'll get those put in there eventually. I'm not super worried about when they can or when they will. Down here in the valley, we're going to go ahead and start on our next phase of industry, which for me is going to be the paper mill. We're going to grab a couple of these and get them set up. Let's see. No, you know what? We're going to put them like this. There we go. Have a little bit of a strange road back into them. That looks good. Let's grab a couple of these. And then, can we, you know what? Maybe I can move these up just a bit. Let's do something like this. We'll rethink this whole thing here. If I move them up just a bit, there we go. And do paper, let's say, well, if I do them here, can I get in more windmills here? Yeah, I sure can. There we go. Some extra windmills. We'll turn these around. That looks good there. Let's connect all of these in. There we go. We don't really have to connect those over there. So we'll put that in there. And then let's see if we can just toss a nice shrub in here at the end. There we go. One shrub. They can get to work on paper. Oh, while we're here, let's go ahead and toss down a warehouse for it too. We'll just say you're good, and we will toss in some paper. There we go. Up here, our beavers have managed to get some of this stuff in. In fact, let's make sure they can reach all this stuff. And they've cut their way through this path here. Now we just got to find out where they can go down, and we'll just work on maybe something like this. We might change that later. But then let's say, all right, take out those. And where can they get down over here? Is there... No, looks like we'll have to do all of these out of here. There we go. We're going to say those are equally important. And they'll make their way over there, get down to here, and then hopefully they can get down to here. We might straighten out those paths a little bit later, but we'll worry about that when we get there. I'd hate to waste a lot of these trees that are on the steps here, so we're going to go ahead and toss in a couple of lumberjack flags. There we go. We don't need to waste all of them. We just need to cut a small path through. So let's go ahead and say cut all of those down for now. All of those can be cut. This can be cut. And we'll get these out of here too. Just for now, we'll say all those can be cut eventually, but I don't think there's a way to get there at the moment. There we go. We'll say all of these and all of these. I don't know if we'll end up removing more of those or cutting more of those, but either way is okay. Just depends on what we need the wood for. Our first terrace is starting to fill just a bit, so we're going to go ahead and use it just to grab us the smallest amount of water. We're going to say that you right here are slightly more important. And same thing with this. Slightly more important. There we go. And at least while the water is running, it'll be able to pull in some of its own. Let's see, there's our water. Let's grab a water pump, and there we go. For now, that'll do. I don't think we'll go up to 2 on this one, but we definitely might go up to 2. Well, we are up to 2 on this one here. I realized if we're going to try and capture some water in here, we're going to go ahead and need to block up some of this here. So we'll put all of these in as well. These can go here, and this one can go right here. That should help out just a bit. Let's grab the path just to make sure they can get over that far, though. Sometimes beavers seem like they wander forever, sometimes not so much. We need to start making our way down the mountain so we can get over to this flat area eventually. So let's go ahead, grab some more steps. And I think for now, we just want to clear out this next area, because I've got plans for this area as well. In fact, we're going to say that they need to remove all of these trees. We're just going to clear it out completely. We're not hurting for trees at the moment, so I'm not too worried about it. Down here, let's see if we can toss in a couple of... we don't want decorations. Well, we do want decorations. That's just not what we want here. We're going to do that. And can I do another one back here? Yep, there we go. So now we've got... There we go. Some leisure for these beavers. Let's say... Let's go ahead and take out these as well. So hopefully they'll get to all of those. Do I have 4 people in here? Yeah, I do. So they are building about as fast as they can possibly build, I think. So we'll wait for them to get the leisure stuff in here, and they can continue to work on this as well. In fact, I might turn some of this down so they can get some other projects done. Because right now, nothing else is getting done other than working on that dam. Over here in the valley, we have about 9 jobs that need taken care of, and it doesn't seem like we can get that through the 2 kits and 1 open bed. So I'm going to take the triple lodge. No, let's take a double lodge here. And we'll set you in here and put a roof on top. There we go. And we will even put in, let's see, well-being. Nope, let's put in a bush there. We'll get a shrub. Shrub and a shrub. There we go. Plenty of shrubs for this house. And that hopefully boosts our population up just enough so that we've got everything covered in this district. Our beaver friends have cleared out this area so far, which is good. So that means we can go ahead, plan to come on down here. Though, I'm going to hold off on that because what I want to do, let's do housing. Let's get one more large house here. Let's get a small house. There we go. And we'll do, how about some shrubs behind it? Decoration, shrub, shrub, shrub. We'll grab a Torii gate. Let's go with, you know what, we'll keep it all the same one in the district. Something like that. We'll get a Torii gate in there. And then they can work on building that as well. Now, back here, I think I'm going to enclose part of this. So let's see if we can grab some dam pieces. Nope, we want levees. Because I don't want to let this out. Okay, so here, don't really need the block. There we go. There we go. We'll come around this way. Let's see. If I can get rid of this tree, we'll just take the road around there. Don't need it there. We will need some around here eventually, but the trees are going to have to come out of there. So let's say all of you, no more. They can take care of that when they can. The general idea will be once that's out of there, we'll put a water dump in and we will grab the aquatic farmhouse. We'll get you set up right here. We'll put steps into down here and they can plant this whole area with some spatter dock, hopefully. Let's keep on going down the mountainside though. There we go. That all goes. And we'll figure out how they can get the rest of that in there as they work on it. While I'm up here, I want to go ahead and add just a little bit more leisure for these beavers. So let's grab platforms and we can turn this area here into at least a rooftop terrace. So they have at least one here. We might have to find a place for another one later, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Since we're going to be keeping this village relatively small, we do want to give them the chance to make at least a little of their own stuff. So I'm going to grab the large windmill here. We're going to put it up here, and we'll attach most of our industry to that. Let's see. I want first a lumber mill. I probably can't. Nope, I can't put it there. So we'll do that. We will do this. And then, let's see. We want paper here as well. There we go. This can come around here. We'll move you to here and here. There we go. And now for power storage, let's see. Let's grab a couple of flywheels. We will put 6 there, maybe. We need a storage place for our paper, of course. Wait, which way are you turned? You're turned that way, so that's fine. There we go. And that will at least give us a chance to get... Oh, I better do something like that, or else they won't have any power at all. I'll keep an eye on it and come and make that... You know what? Let's go ahead and just make that a little higher priority now. So we'll start with those, and then they can go from there. And hopefully that at least gives them a chance to make a couple of their own goods. A couple of the layers have been pretty much finished, except the last finishing touches here. So I'm going to go ahead and put in those last dam pieces here. So you can come here. Let's say that we need to get done soon. And then here, we can do the same. And that needs to get done soon. It's too far away. Oh, I forgot. That needs to go there. There we go. Now those are all connected in. They can work on some of the stuff in the bottom as well. I've seen another good place here for another rooftop terrace, so we might as well toss one in. Our beavers will be well outfitted for leisure, which is good. It's a difficult terrain, so they deserve a little bit of leisure here and there. Let's get in a shrine maybe here. We'll put one here. Let's get another shrub in. How about right there? We'll go ahead and put roofs on these. There we go. Down here, let's get one of the small houses, because I don't see those used very often. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to toss a roof on it. Hopefully, there we go. There we go. Yeah, that's starting to look pretty nice, really. Back over on this end of town, they did get our aquatic farmhouse in, but with nowhere to actually plant anything yet, I went ahead and paused it. We are getting in some of... or getting, I guess, out some of the places that need blocks taken care of. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a temporary... Actually, we could just go ahead and make the staircase. You know what? No, we're going to get rid of this. We're going to come down here just so they can get in there. And once they get all of those trees out of there... In fact, let's make this one super high important. So they get that out of there, and then we can put a platform in. There we go. And we'll put in water. Let's get a water dump. Yep, there we go. Now, we will definitely tell them to pause that, because I don't need any water getting out of there. Let's prioritize the ones around the edge for now. That one there. And this one here. So they got a couple of those out of there. Once all of those are out and we've got those in, we can turn on the water pump, let this fill. We also have to get some stairs down in here. But then they can start planting all of this with probably just spatter dock here at first. I'm noticing here and there's a beaver injured or something along those lines, and it's usually up here from one of these three. So I'm going to go ahead, toss in some well-being stuff. We're going to toss in medical beds. Let's put, how about we put something like, you know what, we'll just do 4 here. That way, if we want to, we can come back out with that particular road. Over here, let's see if we can get in a tooth grindstone. Yep, we'll do 2 of those. And then in our decorations, let's grab our hedge. And we're just going to make a nice hedgerow there. And I think I can actually move this over and get in one more hedge. Yep, I sure can. So that can go there. We'll put one more hedge in. And yeah, that will look pretty nice when they've got it in there. Our small reservoir on the steps here is all done. So we're going to start with a little bit of spatter duck. We're not going to do the cattail quite yet. We will eventually, but that might be in a different location. But the little bit of spatter duck that we do get, we can go ahead and grill up. There we go. We're just going to toss a grill in right there. There you go. That looks good. And then there's a couple of spaces over here that could use something. And hopefully you guessed shrub, because that is what is going in here. There we go. We've got plenty of shrubs and a hedge fence row there. I think that'll work pretty well. We'll let them work on that. They are dumping some water. I think we're gonna have, no, we're gonna need at least a couple more beavers over here. We're gonna say you can be grilled spatter duck because we're gonna get another one of you here that will be doing the grilled chestnuts that we're going to be putting in here. However, I think I'm going to move this over so it's a little bit of a straighter shot down there. Can I get down here to clear out those trees? Not currently, but I am not that worried about it. We'll get there when we get there. This, however, I'm going to delete, and I would like, yeah, that is where I want. We're going to come across this way. I'm going to put in a forester here. We're going to get some stairs to go up here. This can go this way for now. And that can stay there. We'll grab a second one to go, oh, let's say about there. And then here. Does this reach all the way over? It sure does. Let's grab a couple of these. If I put one there, that should be fine. That should also be fine. We will say trees. We're going to do oak in here, and up here, and up here. And then over here can be chestnut, or at least what we can fill with chestnut. And then I need something here. Let's take a look at decorations. You know what? How about a wind gauge? There we go. We'll put one wind gauge on the corner. Can they not get to this one for some reason? No, they can. They just haven't. So once they get that out of there, we can plant the last of the spatter duck and be good to go there. Now that we're going to be pulling in spatter duck, we'll have some chestnuts and grilled versions of both. We need some place to store it, so we're going to toss those down here. Medium warehouses for all. There we go. Something like, oops, not like that, but like this and like that. There we go. And we'll get those all set up. And I think back here we're going to decoration blocks. Let's see what we have that we can maybe dress up the back of this place so it looks just a little bit nicer. Wood decoration pieces. Nope. What I'm gonna do is we are going to, where is the decoration? Let's do this. Actually, I wanted to do this. Dang it. Oh well. We'll do this. And then we will do... no, on second thought. Where is... do I have enough for the two... the 2 high? Yep. There we go. Now there's a bit of a lean-to in the back. So that should make it look a little nicer. Let's see what kind of roof we can put on it. We'll go ahead and just do one of these and one of those. And yeah, I think that'll work just fine. I'm noticing my potato fields are a little over full, so we're going to go ahead, and I don't think it'll let me directly, no, it won't let me directly change those out. So we're going to say, let's clear this planting area. Whenever they get done taking those out, we will put that many sunflower seeds back in, and hopefully they're able to raise the level of sunflower seeds just a bit. Beavers are finally starting to finish up over here on the waterfall. We can go ahead and put this in. However, they can't reach up here for sure. So we are going to, let's see. Yep, let's just put in a set of stairs. That's the easiest solution. We'll do that. That will let them get those two. And then we can actually come across, let's say, I actually want to get rid of all of these trees as well. There's a lot to do there, but they can cut their way through the forest. We're going to need a dam here. There we go. Because they still got to be able to let the water out so it doesn't overflow. And then, let's see. Yep. We got to figure out where we want the dam to stop. I say we could put one here, one more dam here, and then we just levy off this place right here. So let me just toss in one so I remember. And we'll come across and something like this. And we'll have to wait for all of those to get out of there too. While we're waiting for our beavers to take care of all of this, I'm going to go around and toss in some of the more minor decorations we have, like lanterns. We can toss up here and there. We'll put something like about there. Still want lanterns in the corners facing in at some point. That would be neat. We'll put one here for you. Can't really put one in for you. How about there? Put a couple. No, let's not put one there. No. How about right there? Let's get some of the strings of lights and we'll put them down this way. There we go. Let's put in a couple over here as well. There we go. Can I get one in here? Nope. That's fine. We'll put one in there. More lights never hurts. We will put in some forward-facing benches so that our beavers can come out here and look out at the falls. I think that'll be a nice view. Do we have any places over here? No, I think this is mostly full, so I think we're good there. Let's toss down maybe a street lantern here and here. We'll toss one over here for, yeah, something like that. And we'll toss one on the corner here. And let's do one at this crossway, one at that crossway. I think that'll work out just fine. We'll put one before the stairs too, so they don't fall and hurt themselves going down the stairs. Because we know they're already clumsy enough. Something I forgot down here, since we're doing the grilled spatter duck up there, we might want a warehouse down here so they'll bring in some extra. We probably don't need the regular spatter duck at the moment, so we'll just put in grilled, and whatever extra they can get in, they'll try and fill that space up. We have a little bit of space down here that we can decorate while we wait for them to finish up that dam. Let's grab, how about a shrine here? There we go. And then we will toss in, how about a shrub, and just a regular bench can go right here. And then here, let's see if we can get that in there. Not 100% sure they can. If they can't, we will we'll take that down. In fact, if I pause these two, they might just be able to build it from below. I'm going to go ahead and move these stairs here, just in case they ever need to get down into the bottom here. So we're going to take that out of there. We're going to leave these here for now. However, I'm going to go ahead, put in some platforms, probably here and here. And let's see, we'll probably want one, a couple that come out this way as well. Let's get some 2s in here. I'll have to remove some of those trees, it looks like. But we are going to put in our water pumps here. Well, we will as soon as we move this road. There we go. Let's get in water pump. And we'll put a second one in here just as soon as they get rid of these trees here. Can I put one of those there? No? Is there something there? Oak leftover? Okay, well, let's get rid of the leftover oaks. And, oh, look, they've got some of the trees down here, so we can go ahead, close that off. There we go. And did I miss marking those somehow? Somehow I did. Yep, that's okay. We'll just say, hurry up and get those done. And once that's all done, hurry up and get those done. And we'll wait for everything else. I don't want to prioritize everything. There we go. We've got our dam in here to hold back some water so that our beavers can be a little bit self-sufficient up here. They'll be able to pull in their own water, hopefully, if something should happen to this town down here. So they should be good there. And I tried to just do, I would say, as little as possible. I want the water to be preserved, but I didn't want to disrupt the natural beauty of these falls. So we kind of worked around it, and hopefully that works out okay. Speaking of natural beauty, though, I just heard that this particular map won the Timberborn developers contest that they're having. So a big congratulations to the maker of this map. It is a beautiful map, and it did deserve to win. But I think that's going to do it for this time. We've got all of our stuff in here. Our town is self-sufficient. So I just want to say thank you very much for stopping by, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!